Kelsey Plum just dropped a bombshell on the Unrivaled League. The WNBA superstar who was supposed to be the face of this new basketball venture suddenly walked away. But why? Was it the drama surrounding Caitlin Clark, the league's questionable marketing tactics, or is there something bigger going on behind the scenes? Let's break down how Plum's shocking exit could spell disaster for Unrivaled. Remember when the Unrivaled League burst onto the scene? They promised us a basketball revolution with the best of the best. But now, their dream team is falling apart faster than we can keep up. Kelsey Plum, the WNBA superstar, was supposed to be their golden ticket.
Kelsey Plum is a big-name athlete. She's a superstar in the WNBA. She's a WNBA champion, dog. We're talking about point guard, superstar player Kelsey Plum not participating in this league. Yes, this is going to hurt them significantly.
She was one of the first players to sign up, securing the 6th spot in what was originally a 30-player roster. Unrivaled even expanded to 36 players. That's how much talent they were bringing in. And the money, they weren't playing around. Plum was looking at a minimum of $100,000 per season on top of her $200,000 WNBA contract. That's some serious cash. But something's not right. Plum just dropped a bombshell on Instagram that's shaking up the entire league. Just like that, she's out. Gone. No more Unrivaled for Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum is a staple in the basketball community, and for her to withdraw from this league,
this is a huge blow for Unrivaled. Plum wasn't just any player. She was their star, their face, their ticket to success. Losing her weeks before the inaugural season, that's a disaster. And here's the thing, she might not be the last to go. There's talk that other players might follow her lead and jump ship.
Very diabolical. I mean, this, my friends, is something you don't see every day. And this is dropping the league right on its head.
What's even crazier, Plum's still listed on the Unrivaled website. It's like they're in denial, hoping she'll change her mind. But let's be real, this league is in trouble. They built their entire marketing strategy around stars like Plum and Clark. Now, with both of them out, what's left? This is just the beginning of Unrivaled's problems. They're facing a crisis of trust, a potential exodus of talent, and a fan base that's quickly losing faith. The cracks aren't just showing, they're turning into canyons. And as we dig deeper into this mess, one thing's becoming clear. Unrivaled's dream of revolutionizing women's basketball might be turning into a nightmare.
With Kelsey Plum not taking part in this league and quitting like 2 months before this league start, this is looking spooky. I mean, this is looking spooky on a major level because we know probably in about a month or so, practice is finna start taking place for this Unrivaled league.
You thought Kelsey Plum quitting was bad. Unrivaled's got a bigger problem that's making Plum's exit look like a minor bump in the road. We're talking about a 22-minute video that promised the moon and delivered, well, you're not gonna believe what they actually pulled off. Remember that promotional video Unrivaled posted? The one that had everyone talking and ticket sales going through the roof? Turns out it was all smoke and mirrors. Caitlin Clark, the star they were hyping up, was never actually coming to the league. Can you believe it? Fans were pumped, thinking they'd get to see Clark dominate on a new stage. But nope. It was just clever editing and a whole lot of wishful thinking.
They've been clickbaiting, they've been lying. Caitlin Clark had to release a statement letting the world know she ain't coming. I'm getting word people want refunds for them tickets. They sold out the tickets like within an hour, bruh. Once Caitlin found out that she wanted to come in, people was getting refunds, dog. And ever since then, it has definitely not been looking good for the Unrivaled league.
When the truth came out, fans weren't just disappointed, they were furious. Imagine buying tickets to see your favorite player, only to find out she was never even part of the deal. People felt lied to, and they weren't shy about letting Unrivaled know. Social media exploded with angry posts from fans demanding their money back. It was like watching a hype train derail in real time.
This is not a good look. They've been producing YouTube videos trying to get the hype up with this league, and it is not looking good. Ticket sales was through the roof when they had that 22-minute video because they let it be known that Caitlin Clark was possibly on the way. They simply used Caitlin Clark image and likeness to sell tickets. Now, once Caitlin let it be known that she wasn't coming, refunds was coming. People wanted a refund like yesterday.
But here's where it gets really interesting. This Caitlin Clark fiasco might have been the last straw for Kelsey Plum. Think about it. You're a star player who's just signed up for this exciting new league. Then you watch as they pull this stunt with Clark, misleading fans and damaging their reputation. Would you want to stick around after that? It's no wonder Plum decided to peace out. The fallout from this mess has been massive. Unrivaled's reputation took a nosedive faster than a blocked shot. Fans lost trust, players started questioning their involvement, and the league's big plans suddenly looked shaky. It's like they scored an own goal before the season even started. Now you might be wondering, how did Unrivaled think they could get away with this? They bet big on Clark's star power, using her image to drum up excitement and sell tickets. But when Clark's team came out and said she wasn't involved, Unrivaled's whole marketing strategy blew up in their face. It's a textbook case of how not to promote a new sports league.
This is a bad look for the Unrivaled League. Once it got word that Caitlyn was not coming to this league, the money was not going to be what they thought it was going to be. TNT waiting with their hands out. Where is our damn money? That is what the focus is going to be. This league is going to cause catastrophic damage to this league, bro. I'm telling you. These women is finna be beefing over this, bro. Because with Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart being the face of this thing, relationships is definitely finna be at risk. Because we know they need people to play in this damn league. And I'm here to tell you, Kelsey Plum just started a ripple effect. More players will be dropping out of this league. I can almost guarantee you.
What's next for Unrivaled? They're scrambling to save face, but the damage is done. Fans are skeptical, players are hesitant, and the league's credibility is hanging by a thread. It's going to take some serious damage control to turn this ship around. But with the season approaching fast, time's running out. Will Unrivaled learn from this disaster, or is this just the beginning of their problems? Unrivaled's in a tailspin, but Kelsey Plum, she's lighting up a whole different kind of court. You won't believe the unexpected industry where Plum's making her next big play. Is this the real reason she quit Unrivaled? Here's a twist you didn't see coming. Kelsey's got a new passion, and it's not basketball. She's diving headfirst into the world of cigars. Yeah, you heard that right. While everyone's been focused on her moves on the court, Plum's been quietly building an empire in the cigar business. But let's be real for a second. Is this cigar empire the only reason Kelsey's stepping back from Unrivaled? Probably not. It's more like the cherry on top of a whole sundae of reasons. Think about it. You've got a controversial league that's already facing trust issues. Then you've got this exciting new business venture taking off. Add in the grind of a WNBA season and the Olympics, and you start to see why Plum might need a breather. Here's the thing though, Plum's not just walking away from basketball. She's creating something that could set her up for life after the game. That's smart thinking. Athletes' careers are short, and Kelsey's playing the long game here. You think juggling basketball and a cigar empire is tough? That's just the tip of the iceberg for Kelsey Plum. People are speculating more reasons why she is leaving the league. She's been dealing with some serious personal stuff that's got nothing to do with sports or business. Ever wonder what it's like to play at the top of your game while your personal life's falling apart? Here's something most fans don't know. Kelsey Plum filed for divorce right before the WNBA season started. Can you imagine trying to focus on your game when your marriage is ending? That's the kind of stress Plum's been dealing with behind the scenes. It's not just about making shots and winning games anymore. She's fighting battles off the court that most of us can't even imagine. And let's talk about her schedule for a second. WNBA season, Olympics, playoffs. It's like she's been living on a non-stop basketball carousel. When does she even have time to breathe? Now Kelsey's saying she needs time for herself. And honestly, can you blame her? Sometimes you've got to step back and take care of yourself before you can take care of business. This decision to leave Unrivaled, it's not just about basketball anymore. It's about Kelsey Plum putting herself first for once. Think about it. She's been going full throttle for years. WNBA star, Olympic gold medalist, and now she's got this whole cigar thing going on. At some point, something's gotta give. But here's where it gets really interesting. Kelsey's not alone in this. Experts are saying athlete burnout is a serious issue. These players are under constant pressure to perform, and that takes a toll. It's not just physical either. We're talking mental stress that can really wear you down. Kelsey's teammate even mentioned that she's been going through a lot this past year. That's not just teammate talk. That's a friend seeing someone they care about struggling. And with all the cameras and media attention, it's not like Kelsey can just hide away and deal with her stuff in private. So when Plum says she needs time for herself this offseason, we've got to take that seriously. This isn't about being lazy or not committed to basketball. It's about recognizing when you need to step back and recharge. Other athletes have done it too, realizing that sometimes the best thing you can do for your career is to take a break. Now, you might be wondering what all this means for Unrivaled. They've lost their star player, and it's not just because of contract issues or team drama. This is about something bigger. It's about an athlete choosing her mental health over the game, and that's a wake-up call for the whole league. Can Unrivaled bounce back from this? Will other players follow Plum's lead and prioritize their well-being? One thing's for sure, the world of women's basketball is changing, and leagues need to pay attention to more than just what's happening on the court.
At the end of the day, people are probably going to be more happy about seeing Kelsey Plum have a long career than, I don't know, see Kelsey Plum overdo it now and fall out of a basketball and retiring.
Kelsey Plum leaving Unrivaled is shaking up the entire world of women's basketball. Can you believe how quickly things changed? This isn't just about one league anymore. It's making waves across the sport. Players are watching closely, seeing how leagues treat their stars and handle tough situations. Fans are getting more vocal too, demanding transparency and honesty from the organizations they support. This whole situation is forcing everyone to take a hard look at how women's basketball operates. It's sparking conversations about player rights, league management, and what fans really want from the sport. The ripple effects are already starting to show, with other leagues and teams scrambling to reassess their own practices. One thing's for sure, after all this drama, women's basketball is entering a new era. The expectations are higher, the scrutiny is intense, and the pressure is on for leagues to step up their game. It's a pivotal moment that could shape the future of the sport for years to come. Are you ready to see how it all unfolds?